Get your eyeliner and lipstick ready, because we're going balls deep. Welcome to the Coppa Compliant Toy Review Show. We're going to do this a little differently today. We're going to do an unboxing. Alright, this is the SH Figuarts King Cold figure. I've been waiting for this for quite some time, and I'm glad it's finally out. First, let's get a look at the box. Yep, here he is. Now, I do not have the Mecha Frieza to go with this, unfortunately. If anyone wants to give me one, I won't object. Alright. This just came today. It is October 16th. And this just arrived on my doorstep today. And I am peaked to... I'm psyched. I'm psyched to review this figure and to put it on my shelf. Alright, so let's start with a nice cool... Yeah. Oh! Okay. Knife tricks. Alright. Cut that right there. And this box is huge. Alright. First thing to come out. Oh, everything comes out all at once. Okay. We've got two very large plastic packages. Okay, here's this again, one last time. Put this off to the side. Alright. What will we start with first? Alright. First, here we have King Cold, his throne, and this cape piece. Alright. The throne. Yep, it's got that new plastic smell. Okay, you can see it's curved for inward for some reason. That looks like the most uncomfortable throne I've ever seen. But whatever. I'm not sitting in it. Next is... Where are the instructions? This little thing. It's like a Batman thing. Here's the throne a little more. Hold on. Let's see where the Okay, here they are. The instructions were behind the back panel thing. Alright, so here we have the throne, this, and now let's take out King Cold. Alright, here we go. He's got 3 back holes. Let's take a look at him real close. Alright, he's got that little plastic piece under his waist. Just remove that. Alright, let's do a quick articulation test. Bending him forward, backward, head, neck. Twist his head. Here's his shoulder things. Arms. As you can see, he's got the same, he appears to have the same points of articulation as the Frieza figure. Bless you, Cricket. my cat. Okay. So like most Frieza-esque figures, he cannot stand unassisted. But, alright, let's see. Let's stand him up like this. Okay. Here he is, once again. Articulation. It's pretty good flexibility, let's say. Almost do the splits. Wrist turns all the way. These little forearm gauntlets, they also spin. Shoulder can rotate fully. You get down. So you can see his shoulder rotates just like that. All right. Now his horns are a bit more ribbed than Frieza's. Ribbed for someone's pleasure. Alright, we're just gonna set him in there for the time being. Now to find his other pieces. Alright, so we have once again one of these heads. Pretty much all of these second form and second and third form Friezas all come with and first form come with these alternate head molds, because for some reason they couldn't just fit all the faces into one head mold. They had to do separate ones. So let's see. Okay, this is, let's see, wait for the camera. All right, can you see that? It's got this face. And these are the pegs. Now this, honestly, okay. It's a very slight difference in his smirk. Okay. Next, we have a laughing or screaming in rage face. These are the pegs. I wonder if the pegs are different. Okay, if you take a look at these, the camera might not pick them up, but the pegs are different. These ones are fully circular, and these ones are half circles with a straight edge. So that is how you will know that they fit into different head molds. All right, and this one says B on it. This one has a C on it. Let's see. Get out, you bitch. Get out of that fucking plastic, you cocksucking. Right. And this is head mold D. Him looking afraid. So that means the one that comes with it is head mold A. Alright. Next, here is his cross-armed. We'll go ahead and do that now. Alright. These big biceps should just pop right out with a little twist. Hold on, let's make sure. Yep, they should just pop out. Come on. Alright. That took more effort than it should have, but I guess it's good that it'll just slide out super easy. But if this breaks, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, that's his shoulder. Okay. Always be careful with these, especially when they're these ridiculously expensive figures. Well, this wasn't super ridiculous. It was like a little over 100, but actually this does feel quite durable in comparison to the other figures. Alright, we're gonna take his arms. Cross his arms right here. Okay, that, oh shit. This might not be as easy this time. Okay, This just came right off. Looks like it slides off, actually, pretty easily. This one also, okay, so these come off for some reason. Not sure why. But anyway, just hook, just push these in. Come on. Why did they make these detachable? I guess they made these parts detachable to maybe help make more room for these, but these aren't going on like they should. Are these not supposed to be on? Wait a second. Are you supposed to take off his shoulders? That can't be right. This is fucking hard. Okay, that was upside down. But that shouldn't... Why isn't this going in? God fucking damn it. Okay, are these shoulders too big to allow the shoulders to... Okay, I think the shoulders come off because they're too big to have room for him to have his arms crossed while he... Okay, shoulders too big, so they made them removable, I guess. This doesn't look right, and on the box he's still got his shoulders on. But they made this too difficult. Okay, grip this tight. Okay. Fuck! Okay, that one is tentatively on. I better get 900,000 subscribers for this bullshit I have to deal with. But no, I won't. Okay. Okay, turn that down. Push that. This will be the last time I ever use these fucking shoulders. Okay. That's good enough, isn't it? He's got his arms crossed. There we go. Alright, while we're at it, we'll add his tail. Here is his huge worm tail. No part is detachable, it doesn't seem, because it didn't happen in the show, so they can't make it into the toy. Alright, that's a rather hard snap. There we go. And his tail is huge. It's great, so it works great as a balance. Honestly, you could probably... Yep. See, he can even balance on one foot because it's so sturdy. Alright, next we are going to add this Batman cape piece to the back. Oh, that slides just nice and easy. And you know what, before we move any further, I'm going to place his arms with the originals. I'm gonna take this off, cape piece off momentarily. Put his arms back on. You gotta kind of push and turn. Come on. Make sure not to lose your cool, because if you break this, you're not getting another one. Because they sold out. It was a pre-order. God fucking damn this piece of shit. I'm docking this points for this bullshit I have to go through, putting these goddamn arm pieces on. Ugh. Fuck this. Why does this come off like that? It serves no purpose. And the fact that this comes off makes it harder to put the arms on because it slides in the way. God, why won't this fucking thing click to place? What the fuck? 0! This gets a 0. This figure sucks. Okay. It's in. I think. Alright. Now for the other arm, which is going to be just as bad. Fucking cocksucking. attach already. Okay, so the key is to push and twist. Push and twist. Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright. Now, put this on. Next. Okay, so he's got... Alright, let's see. Next, this piece goes on underneath. He's got these little rotator pieces there. Honestly, maybe you should put this on first, because it goes under. I don't know why the instructions say to do it the other way, but I'm gonna pop these pieces in the back, and they're not going in, because why would they? Okay, these are alternator pieces. This is the piece for sitting in his throne. If this would fucking go in like it's supposed to. I mean, these are big fucking holes, but these don't line up properly, and they don't snap in. Again, I'm so docking this figure for this bullshit. Okay, this one goes in just fine. This one will not. And again, I don't know why the instructions have it reversed. Okay, here he is in his cape. Right. Stands up nice and tall in his cape. So this is his standing cape. And now we will once again attempt to put on his sitting cape. Okay, push these all the way back so we can get them in at the same time. Okay, there we go. You gotta push them, make sure to push them all the way up and then do that. Okay. Sitting cape. Does he... Yeah, he has his tail on while he sits. His throne. Alright. There we go. Sitting in his throne, sort of. There we go. King Cold in his throne. Alright. I will deal with properly positioning him later. But now we've got his hands to review. First, I'm going to put his standing cape back on. That's enough. Alright. A few more pieces to talk about. Oh yeah, first let's... Alright, I don't feel like switching his head off, but it's got a big enough, you know what, might as well, it's for the review. Okay, head comes off just easy enough. So, these heads have specific molds. Some of these have, like I said, the half circles with the straight edge. The others have the full circles. Actually, okay, let's see. This is head. Okay, the head is not numbered or alphabetized, but this head comes with, it fits head C, and head D. C and D go on this one. As for this one, he gets head A and B. So, easy enough. He has a real big ball joint right there. Just press. Oh, and that is super easy snap on and off. Now for his hands. First, let's get a look at this. Comes with Trunks' sword. Pretty neat. Alright, hands. Here we go. First, we have these gripping hands. They're like fists, but they have the holes for the sword, so I assume... Yep, okay, so to insert the sword, just says to pull the pommel off. So it should just come off. Okay, yep. Pull the pommel off. Slip it in. Just slide it into his hand. And, I mean, okay. Are these different sizes? These might be slightly different sizes. Okay, so there we go. It is now in both hands. Slide that pommel back on. And the pommel does have a specific way of going on. Just line up the pattern. Alright, so we're gonna remove his fists. First we'll show you his fists for fisting the Ginyus during their weird sex parties that you know they have. Okay, alright. Let's see, we've got right hand. And you know, you gotta give it to them. This is pretty creative, being able to get him to use both hands to grip the sword. That's pretty neat. Reminds me over here. Fuck. We'll just ignore that for now. That the pommel came off. Okay. Here he is, gripping the sword with both hands. Not very articulate when he does that. He has a very limited range of motion when he's got both hands on the sword. Let's see. Yep, you can barely move his arms. Okay. Of course, you can have him wielded with just one hand. That's probably going to be easier. So this sword, make sure you line up the flat end and the round end with the flat end and the round end. And all right, we're going to take these hands off. Let's see. We have two sets of hands left. These are the either key blasts or they're for gripping. And you know, they just slide right on. Real easy. And then he's got these two. They're slightly different. This one's got a pointer finger. His finger's pointing out, and this one's more of a combat grip, maybe. Okay. All right. Now that's everything. All right. So what's left to do? We are going to compare him to a few Frieza figures to see how he compares size-wise. First, I'm gonna pick out what hands I want him to have. I'm gonna have him do his. When I put him on the shelf, I'm gonna have him do his, sitting on the throne, looking contemplative or whatever. So. These are big pieces, so they're a bit easier to work with. And you know, I haven't talked about his finish. He's rather shiny, like all of them. It's that kind of shiny, hard plastic. It feels different than the Frieza figure. It actually feels more sturdy, but also more like if he were to break, he would shatter. Like glass. But he does feel very, firm and solid and strong. But okay. First figure we're going to compare him to is Frieza in his second form. First things first. You'll notice this is quite a bulky figure. Here is Frieza in his first form. As you can see, he's quite shorter, though not quite as shorter than you would think. He's maybe a head shorter. The plastic feels a bit different. And if you probably can't see very well with the camera, but King Cold, this piece is more of an aqua as opposed to purple. Okay, next we are going to compare him with I'm just going to grab a final form Frieza. As you can see, he is way bigger. But yeah, alright. Now comes the task of putting everything away in my curio cabinet. I will do that, and then, you know what, I'll show you guys what that looks like. First, yep, that's him. Let's see how he compares to Captain Ginyu. Now Captain Ginyu, okay, he's a bit smaller than Frieza, so of course he's going to be smaller than King Cold. But yeah, alright, that is my King Cold figure review. I will now put him in the case and then show you what that looks like. And here we have the full collection. All my SH figure arts. There he is in the back. Kind of hard to see, but there's King Cold. Got him with the sword. Right next to his baby boy Frieza. And yep. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Support me if you would like to. Become a channel member. Become a patron. Do anything to help me out. Like, share, subscribe, comment. You know, do all the algorithm stuff. It would really help me out. And until next time. Bye.